It is your boy King Regent, where we keep it real, run a race, and uplift the voices that matter from sports and support from the spectrum. Today, we are going to be reacting to Jalen Hurts' press conference after Eagles Giants game. So, yeah, let's get into it. First, let me put it up. But yeah, as you can see, it is 6.5 minutes. Eagles take their second loss of the year, second loss in a row, actually. Um, yeah, I don't want to say too much. Yeah, let's get into it.
It was the third straight game you guys didn't score a second half point. What's going on after the half?
I gotta be
What's going on? Okay, buddy.
better. Gotta be better. I take ownership for it. A lot of autonomy, a lot of opportunity there with the ball in my hands, and given those situations, I have to be wiser and more detailed with it. So, always looking inward first. Looking inward on the things that I can control, and I see a lot of opportunity in this. I give a lot of credit to how they came out and played today. They played a very, 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 very well game, and wasn't good enough on our end.
What happened?
That's obviously a very mature answer of Jalen Hurts. You know, he's always mature. He always says the right things. At the podium. And the thing is, I didn't even watch the whole game. I was a little busy with other things, and I saw the last quarter though. I think it was that when he threw his first interception. I saw that he finally threw his first interception. It's like you can't even be mad at Bull, and it's not Jalen Hurts' fault. I mean, yeah, granted, it's not all his fault. It's some of his fault. Yes, he has to take responsibility as a quarterback. But Kevin Patula with his game planning, it's been complete trash. He is an absolute. I'm gonna say it right here. I do not care. He is an absolute horrible offensive coordinator. Horrible. He's absolutely horrible. He's god awful. He doesn't know what the heck he's doing. That's why we're just getting by in these games. Last two games we lost, but the games before we were just getting by. None of our wins are even in convincing fashion, right? We just can't do anything right now. But yeah, that's my way of venting.
On the interception.
Bad ball. Bad ball.
Here he is mentioning the interception here.
I'm sorry. It means, the autonomy, the ownership, and everything that I have given, taking advantage of that, and taking ownership of it and leading with it in the right way, going out there and executing. And I didn't execute well enough, situationally, and obviously can't turn the ball over in the red zone. So I'll look into the tape, and I know, our team will as a group, and we'll be critical of ourselves on that and learn from it.
Yep.
And another thing too is like we only scored 17 points, right? And that's the second week in a row that we score 17 points. Also, the second week in a row that we didn't score in the second half. And I'll say, it's not just our offense. Our defense, it wasn't just our offense, right? Our defense was struggling too, but we lost big key players. Quinyon Mitchell, and Jalen Carter. We lost two very important guys on the defensive side. Excuse me. But it's no excuse. You can't give up 34 daggone points to what's his name? Why am I blanking? Jackson Dart. You can't give up 34 points to a rookie quarterback. It wasn't even Jackson Dart. It was Cam Scattaboo, a rookie running back. There are just things that you just cannot allow, regardless of the situation. Period. That's the bottom line. There are some things that you cannot allow, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, yeah. Let's watch more.
And what's the mood of the team like after losing 2 games in 4 days here?
Gee, 2 games in 4
And you
days.
play the
2
game
losses
to
in
win.
4 days.
So, obviously,
No excuse.
we're competitive in that and trying to figure that out. We got some work to do. That's all that matters. You know, we got an opportunity in front of us to really embrace the things that are coming our way and grow from it. So there's always lessons to be learned in these things, and it's a lesson. You know, we gotta choose to learn from it.
Was Nick's messaging any different after this?
He's obviously competitive as they get, and just about taking accountability and taking ownership. Some of the themes that you've heard, taking accountability, taking ownership, and owning the things that you can control. And so that's how we really can. That's the only way we can really grow, is if we are honest with ourselves and look ourselves in the mirror about some of the things we can improve on and go out there and do it. You know.
Based on the way defenses have played you at the offense, is there a level of predictability, do you think, in the offense right now?
I'm sorry?
Based on the way the defenses have been playing you, do you think there's a level of predictability within your offense?
You don't look at it that way. Yeah, not as a quarterback. You got so many opportunities in the game. You got so many opportunities in the game to take advantage of it. We want to go out there and play the type of ball we know we're capable of playing. And a lot of that, for the brand of ball we've kind of established ourselves to play. It's been playing with good detail, being smart in situations, and being able to capitalize on some of these big point swings in the game. And so we got to do a better job at that, and I have to lead better in terms of executing in those situations, because it starts with me in the red zone, in 2 minute, operationally. So still digging. I'm digging and trying to control the things that I can with that and grow from it all.
Still a lot of season left, but does this feel like a turning point type spot in the year for you?
This feels like an opportunity for us to grow.
Another thing I'll say too, it's like, I don't want a repeat of 2 years ago. Shoot, even the beginning of last year was not good. We started off 2-2. Everyone was panicking going into bye. We thought that our season was already over, and look what we were. Super Bowl champs, right? Look what we accomplished that year. 2 years ago was not ideal at all. 2 years ago, we started 10-1, lost 5 of our last 6 games in the regular season that year, and lost in the wild card to Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield. That was the worst, one of the worst Eagles. That was one of the worst winning seasons that the Philadelphia Eagles probably have ever had. That was so torture for me to watch. The way that we collapsed in that season was just, it just hurt, dude. It was just pain everywhere. Words can't even be described on what happened that year. No words at all. The talent that we had that year, still the same talent, pretty much, is no excuse for that to happen. No excuse. And I do not want a repeat of that. That's exactly why Kellen Moore, I think I saw earlier, I'm pretty sure Kevin Patullo got fired. I'm pretty sure, I have to check. But I think I saw something saying that he was fired. I hope so. Because he's just not that guy. No offense, right? But yeah, it's like we can't have our offense suffer any longer. We cannot allow that at all. That's the thing. So, yeah, I'm not trying to have any repeats. Well, the only repeat I'm trying to have is running back that Super Bowl. That's the only repeat I'm trying to have. Not a collapse repeat from 2023. I'm trying to have a Super Bowl repeat from 2024.
On the deep balls of Devontae, you guys just missed on one of those from the century. What are you kind of seeing, and like how big of a moment do you think that was?
I think another opportunity to. I think we're down 10 at that time, but another opportunity to keep attacking them and capitalize. And I didn't give them a good ball, so that's something that I own.
Sure
and
didn't.
that's something that I'm
It's all good.
Gonna
First interception of the year. We'll take it.
work on it.
It's fine.
You spoke about situationally what happened in the end of half sequence.
Can't be too mad.
Say that again.
The end of the half sequence. What happened there?
Yeah, well, you don't have any timeouts. You got to be really smart about how you manage the clock, being able to get out of bounds, and we could have managed that better. Ultimately, a sense of urgency maybe to get the first down or get out of bounds, but as a carrier of the ball, knowing the situation, and I guess having a plan with the ball in my hands with that, and so that's a good situation. I know that'll foster a lot of conversation within our offensive group, and be able to learn from Coach Scott and KP and Nick from that, and kind of collaborate and see how we can grow and improve from that.
You guys came out and ran the ball effectively on the first 2 carries. You had a few others after that, but from your vantage point, what have been the biggest issues with getting the run game where it needs to be?
We got to execute. We just got to execute. It's the same thing, same word. We got to execute. It takes great detail, making sure we're in the right play, leveraging ourselves, and so it comes down to execution, and that's something that begins with me. I could have been better throughout the whole evening, and I learned from it.
What makes you confident, despite this many inconsistencies through the first 6 weeks, that this will get going back in the right direction?
Take it a day at a time. Take it a day at a time. You try and approach it, wise competitor, approach them all the same. So whether it's a win or a loss, there's a lot to learn in both. Obviously, coming up short and it lights a different type of fire in you. But we just gotta grow from it, and there's a lot of opportunity to do that. And so we'll anchor down and control the things that we can, and continue to improve and learn from it.
Thanks.
Interesting hat, by the way. But yeah, guys, you heard it there from Ertz. See what they can control, like what he always says. Look at the tape, obviously, and all that kind of simple stuff. But yeah, Eagles gotta get their heads out of their butts, or else they're in panic mode. Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now. They gotta win next game. Next game is a must-win against Carson Wentz and the Minnesota Vikings, and it's at Minnesota. They gotta get ready for that. The only thing I'm gonna say is Kevin Patula is just not that guy, right? He's just not. It's just that simple. Jalen Hurts isn't the problem at all. That's why he didn't throw any interceptions until week 6. It took him literally since last year to throw his first interception. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's insane. And people still bash this guy like he's crap. Like, I don't understand it. But haters are going to hate. I'm not a hater. I'm disappointed. I'm frustrated. I'm upset, but I'm not going to hate. So, yeah. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what you thought of the video, and subscribe for more. Until then, it's been your boy, King Regent, where we keep it real, run a race, and uplift the voices that matter. See you next time, King Crew.